No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Baseball comes your way on a Wednesday afternoon. The Atlanta Braves and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Just about set to go now. And our starting pitcher here today, Robert Fitzgerald. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he's been giving up a lot of hard contact this season. I mean, coming in, guys are hitting comfortably in the high 200s. So many times there's some bad luck, but then also there's just a little miss here or a little miss there that changes the outcome of the at-bat. We'll see if he can be consistent and make adjustments quickly in this one.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And that's the third out. Down in order go the Braves. And now the Diamondbacks. One down. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, John Lane. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And first offering is fouled off. Smash to the left side. Zips it across, and they got him.
The third baseman, number 8, Ken Sanford.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, John Lane.
John Lane.
Tapped out in front of the plate. Throws to first, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here. One out, base is empty. Now the left fielder, John Lane. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Off the mark there. Ball one. That one pushed foul. One down, base is empty. Good eye right there. Out to short. Oh, what a stop. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Oh, man, great diving play over there to prevent the winning run from reaching base. Here in the ninth inning, that's absolutely huge. You love to see that kind of play made in big moments by the defense.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you the opener of a big 4-game weekend set. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport. Ken, just about set to go now. And on the hill, the lefty, Justin Raymond. What do we have on him?
Yeah, I want to see how he handles left-handed hitters in this lineup today, because coming in, lefties are batting over 300 on the year against him, so he's going to have to figure something out to get inside, keep them from getting their arms extended, and then once conscious of the inside pitch, be able to go with something away and finish them off.
John Lane stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Left field, Marquez sizes this one up, makes a nice running catch. And that is that. And the Braves go down quietly. Scoreless after. Base is empty, 1 away. So now to the plate for Atlanta. John Lane, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Lane measures 6 feet even, 37 years young, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, it would be very.
And at second with 1 away, John Lane getting ready to hit. And takes low for ball 1. That's a little bit low. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Bottom of the 7th. Now in for the Braves, John Lane. And a pitch. That one in the dirt. Ball 1. Grips one to right. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough.
Now here is John Lane. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
There's a strike.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just to swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
High fly ball down the left field line. Marquez puts it away. Runner tagging for third. He thought about it, but instead returns to second. This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Just about set to go down. And on the hill, Mario Guevara. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today.
Rushing over to second, over to first, safe. And next for Atlanta, John Lane. Hit softly on the ground to third, and he grabs it in foul ground. One down, base is empty. And there's a ball. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And there are 2 outs. So 2 on and 2 away. So now to the plate for Atlanta, John Lane. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Two on, 2 outs. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. One run's in. The second run scores. And now they trail by one. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away. Now in for the Braves, John Lane. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. The tying run at the plate. Base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
The third baseman, number 8.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Mother's Day action on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here. Starting on the mound in this one, J.J. Wynn. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Next offering is fouled back. In the dirt, runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. The 1-2. And a ball evens the count.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Two now. Good eye right there.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Out towards left center. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's 2 away. So 2 away with nobody on. And next for Atlanta, John Lane. Lane, the left fielder with good range, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Right-hander kicks, deals.
1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And the right-hander deals.
That's the ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
This to center field. Royster has this one sized up, and that is that. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, John Lane. And it's fouled away. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one hammered left field. That's back. And that is gone. So he goes the opposite way with that one. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 2-2.
Well, he took a split finger that was away and stayed on plane with it nicely. That's one of the most difficult pitches to square up. He just did it, and right there, he was a professional hitter.
Back at Truist Park, on to the bottom of the 8th. Digging in is the switch-hitting outfielder, John Lane. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Next pitch is outside.
All right, so in this at bat, he's seen a couple of off-speed pitches, now back-to-back fastballs. In this count, you definitely got to stay back. Make sure you don't get out in front and be prepared to shorten up and hit the ball the other way.
Ground ball to the right side. Gonzalez takes it himself, and a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th. A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 on base.
About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta. Welcome to Truist Park. So now to the plate for Atlanta, John Lane. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Right side. The throw to first, and that is the inning. End of 1. 2 outs, nobody on. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, John Lane. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Lane measures 6 feet even, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Had a good eye there. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That one not close. And the count is even, 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is John Lane next up for the Braves. Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force. John Lane next up for the Braves. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Tipre on his way over. 1 down.
No, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey,
and your final score here today.
A player receives input from a coach.
Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. The Atlanta Braves going up against the New York. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go. And today's starter, Alfredo Benitez. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
The 1-1. Ground ball right side. Oh, great stop. 1-2 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that was going to be a really tough one.
Now in for the Braves, John Lane. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. That one is absolutely belted. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
John Lane next up for the Braves.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Let's go now. One time.
And that's through there for a strike.
These two guys, a lot of respect for one another.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
Hey, come on, big guy. Get your pitch.
Upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
On the ground. Over to first, and the inning is over. Here's the left fielder, John Lane. 1 for 3. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 1. Just missed.
It's a good take.
One down, base is empty. And now the count filled up 3-2.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And that one finds its way through.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the...
And next for Atlanta, John Lane, a switch hitter batting right. Step off throw to first. Nakajima dives back in safely.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Line drive, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that. Well, you take a tie ball game into the ninth on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
And the final score here, 4-3. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an NL East matchup. The Atlanta Braves going up against the New York Mets with my partner, Chris. So 2 down. So now to the plate for Atlanta, John Lane, one of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Bounce to the right. That ends the frame. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first. Back here at Citi Field, start of the 4th. Here's a big power threat. John Lane. Veras back to work. There's a strike.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
In the air on the infield, Guzman gets under it, hauls it in, and there's one away. John Lane next up for the Braves. And delivers outside.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is.
2 on, 1 out. Now in for the Braves, John Lane. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. The 1-1. And strike 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And now it's even up. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Heading for the plate. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time. Good balanced approach and just blasted it through the infield.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 2 runs, 10 hits.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup. And next for Atlanta, John Lane. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strike.
Here's a high chopper to first, and that is that. It's the Braves nothing, Mets coming to bat. So now to the plate for Atlanta, John Lane. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1.
See it, drive it like you can.
kicks and deals. Now one missed. That's hard hit on the line. Calvin brings it in. That is the inning. 2 outs, bases loaded. John Lane next up for the Braves.
Come on now.
That's towards center. Page settles underneath it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And the Braves will string. John Lane next up for the Braves. Bounce to the right side and foul ball. Kicks and fires. And that's outside. Next one is off the plate. Ball 2.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Can't glove it cleanly.
No, he's in there.
So 2 on with 2 away. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, John Lane.
Hey, here we go.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
2nd and 3rd, 2 down.
Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
Left field, way back there. That ball's carrying and gone. A 3-run rocket, and they get a few back. It's 8-3.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark. Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the Atlanta Braves. Hi, folks. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton and singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Ken Sanford. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases, and this guy's just a...
Just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, J.J. Wynn. And singing, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here, And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
And it's even up.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Hey, see it? Drive it right there.
Into center. Rogers sizing this one up, snags it on the run, and that is that. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, John Lane. Flied out to center in his first at bat. Line, and that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
The first baseman, number 8.
John Lane, the next to hit, 1 for 2. That's a laser base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. He somehow got to that outside.
And welcome back. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, John Lane. The pitch.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Foul ball there.
It's your pitch. Right here.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And a 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the Atlanta Braves. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to.
So almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Greg Sandoval. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Throw to second. Ow!
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. And that is the third out of the inning. We played an inning, no score. Now in for the Braves, John Lane. Flied out his first time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
These guys have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Ripped into right field, base hit. The throw in. but it's offline. He will score, and it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key.
One down. John Lane digs in now. Lane measures 6 feet even, more than 3,000 hits in his career, and he's the reigning home run derby champion. One down, base is empty. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. In the air, right side. Tenney puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really.
John Lane next up for the Braves. 1 for 3. First pitch swinging.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, and 2 now. Popped up. Tanana drifts towards it. Makes the catch, inning over. 1 run in the inning, but they lead 2.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about this win.
John Lane next up for the Braves. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. This one in the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. The 1-0. And another ball.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a running hit.
Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. Boots it. So 1 out, nobody on. John Lane now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. High fly ball out to center field. Rogers drifts towards it. Makes the catch for the out. John Lane next up for the Braves. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Oh, and 2 now. And that's too high.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
In the air, out towards right center. Tenney pulls it down. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
2 outs. Runner on first. Now the left fielder, John Lane. On the ground to the left. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. 2 runs. 2 outs. Runner at first. And now John Lane. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he deals. Outside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Way high there. 3 balls, no strikes. Ken Sanford to bat next. Here's a 3-0. That clips the corner. The pitch. That one ripped. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And your final 6-2 for Chris.
I've been lost in your eyes all day. Truth, it's impossible, but I love her lies. You make.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Chris Single. Just about set. And today's starting pitcher, Justin Brayman. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you know, you look at the numbers, they haven't been.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. Throw, and they got him.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
The wind of the pitch. Off the mark there. 2 balls, no strikes. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And next for Atlanta, John Lane. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. That'll fire up the dugout. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 3-2.
Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
Here's the left fielder, John Lane. He's already homered in this game.
Come on, guy. Get a pitch up there.
That one lifted to left. Makes the grab, and there's one down.
The third base.
Base is empty with 2 away. John Lane next up for the Braves. First offering misses the mark.
Get your pitch and drive it, kid. Here you go.
And there's a ball. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started. Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world.
About 13 miles from town. Almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Mario Guevara.
A very forgettable start his last time out. Was only able to work a couple of innings. We're looking for him to put it all together today. Command, tempo, and just really a confident presence out there on the mound.
So up next, John Lane. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Big guy, see it, drive it right here.
Move to first. Back in there standing.
Rip it up.
He swings and fouls one off. At the belt and fires. And that's outside.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Righty delivers. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So now to the plate for Atlanta. John Lane. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Bounced up the middle. Smith handles this one. Gets it to first. And the inning is over. Pick up a run on. Welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6. Stepping in the long ball threat, John Lane. Jansen back to work. That misses off the outside edge. Lane measures 6 feet even. A member of the 3,000 hit club. And he's a 5-time MVP. And he's left his mark on this game of baseball. That hits the dirt, and now 2-0.
All right, come on now. One time, let it fly.
In the air, out towards left center. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. 1 up, 1 down. And in scoring position with 2 away. Now in for the Braves, John Lane. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next pitch misses. Now 2-0.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Green under it. Squeezes it, and that is that. For Atlanta, now it's going to be John Lane. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Runner on the go. Laser, base hit. Nakajima rounds third, headed for the plate. He comes across to score, and the Braves tie it up. 5-5 now.
Such great concentration. Everybody on there. Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team. And
next for Atlanta, John Lane. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And first offering is fouled off.
These two guys, a lot of respect for one another.
The pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that'll do it. Braves go down quickly here. Scoreless after one. Base is empty, one away. John Lane next up for the Braves. 0 for 1 so far. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Misses off the plate. 1-0.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That one fouled off. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. One down, base is empty. That one to first, and it stays fair. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on.
One down. John Lane getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter. Rolled over it, got the ground out.
John Lane next up for the Braves. 1 for 3.
The left fielder, John Lane.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
And no one can get there. It falls in. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I'd say these guys really needed to win this game today.
From One Twins Way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Minnesota Twins. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton. Just about ready to go. And towing the slab in this one, Roberto Collado.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. And the Braves go down quietly. And now, so digging in, John Lane. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And there's a foul ball. Now 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And a pitch. In the air, left side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 8.
2 outs, nobody on. So now to the plate for Atlanta, John Lane. And he dodges that fastball. Lane measures 6 feet even, more than 3,000 hits in his career. And he's a former home run derby champ. McAllister takes it himself. That's the 3rd out. So they make short work. Back in Minnesota, leading off, John Lane. The pitch. Popped up. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
The third baseman, number
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
8. The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming your way next.
Minnesota Twins.
Just about to get underway, and starting in this one, Garrett Grantham. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Throw to first, and he's back in there.
Hey, we're patient up there.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And the pitch.
That's the ball. One ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
That misses, and it's 2-1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating
the throw to second, back to the pitcher covering, it's a double play. Nicely. On to the 4th. Now here's the switch inning power threat, John Lane. Why to kick the pitch. Popped up. And Vasquez able to pull it down. Base is full, 2 gone. John Lane, the next to hit.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Rocketed out towards right center. That's a base hit as a run scores. Another comes in to score. It's 7-1.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now in for the Braves, John Lane.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Center field. Wayne under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags up for third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
The third baseman, number 8.
Back here at the ballpark, all set to start the 9th in this one. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, John Lane. Padgett back to work. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 7 runs on.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. It's time for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Minnesota Twins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And getting the start, Darrell Franco. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
John Lane stands in now, looks at that one inside. On the ground, 2 ball. Fires to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Now the left fielder, John Lane. He's 0 for 1. To the right side. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding.
John Lane next up for the Braves. 1 for 2.
Come on, let's get one. Your pitch right here. Your pitch.
That one ripped right center field. And it bangs off the top of the wall. He pulls into second, and a run comes in to score.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up.
1 out, runner at second. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, John Lane.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And a base hit right there. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the...
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, John Lane. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with 1 swing. Checks his swing, appeal to third, and Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. The 1-0. On the ground to short, Bennett. On the run, throw to first. That's out number 3. Braves.